Why Katt Williams refused to attend Bernie Mac's funeral has remained a topic of quiet speculation among comedy fans for years, largely because both men occupied such important places in stand-up history. Bernie Mac was widely respected as a trailblazer whose fearless honesty, commanding stage presence, and raw storytelling reshaped mainstream comedy. Katt Williams, on the other hand, emerged as a sharp, unpredictable voice who often spoke openly about pain, betrayal, and the darker realities of fame. When Bernie Mac passed away in 2008, the absence of Katt Williams at the funeral raised eyebrows, especially among fans who assumed the comedy community would unite to honor such a towering figure. According to those close to Williams and to statements he later implied in interviews, the decision was not rooted in disrespect, bitterness, or indifference, but in something far more personal and complicated. Katt Williams has long spoken about his discomfort with public displays of grief, particularly in highly publicized settings. For him, mourning is private, emotional, and often overwhelming, especially when the loss involves someone he deeply admired. Bernie Mac was not just another comedian to Williams, he was a symbol of authenticity and resilience, a performer who fought his way into Hollywood without compromising his voice. Williams reportedly struggled with the idea of sharing that grief in a room filled with cameras, industry figures, and performative mourning. He believed that funerals for celebrities often turn into public spectacles, where genuine emotion is mixed with politics, status, and optics. Williams has also hinted over the years that his relationship with the comedy industry has always been strained. He is frequently described feeling isolated, misunderstood, or targeted, even when he was at the height of his success. Attending a high-profile funeral meant stepping back into an environment he associated with judgment and hypocrisy. In that sense, his absence was less about Bernie Mac and more about protecting his own emotional and mental well-being. Some sources suggest that Williams chose instead to grieve privately, honoring Bernie Mac in his own way rather than through public appearances. He continued to reference Bernie Mac respectfully in later conversations, acknowledging his influence and expressing admiration for his legacy. This reinforced the idea that absence does not always equal disrespect. In Williams' worldview, showing up quietly, reflecting alone, and carrying someone's influence forward through one's work can be a deeper form of tribute. Bernie Mac himself was known for valuing authenticity above all else, often criticizing fake behavior within the industry. Ironically, that very principle may explain why Williams stayed away. He did not want to participate in something that felt performative or insincere to him. Fans who initially interpreted his absence as a snub gradually began to reconsider as Williams' struggles with fame, legal troubles, and mental health became more public. His life has been marked by extremes, brilliance, chaos, vulnerability, and his reactions to loss reflect that complexity. In the end, the reason Katt Williams refused to attend Bernie Mac's funeral appears rooted in personal grief, discomfort with public mourning, and a deep mistrust of industry rituals, rather than any lack of love or respect. It was a decision shaped by who Williams is at his core, a deeply emotional, fiercely independent artist who processes pain on his own terms.